Hey there, it's Colleen Flanagan, mind, body, wisdom expert, master dowser, and author of this bestseller on Amazon, Fearless Accurate Dowsing. Let's talk a little bit today about our inner children and how they can affect us as adults. I didn't believe in inner children. I thought, that's just some, I don't know, psychology BS or something. But I decided, because I'm a skeptic, and I always, when I don't believe something, I douse to ensure it's not true. And as usual, I dowsed again and ensured it was true. I don't have one inner child, I have two. They're like twins. And a little boy and a little girl. And I did a bunch of clearing on myself recently, and I still felt really just sort of sad and afraid of what could happen. And I didn't know if I was sensing other people's emotions or whatever, and I cleared everything I did. And then finally I just sat down. I said, what is it? What do I need to clear? What's going on? And I heard telepathically, Mommy, we're scared. Well, I've never had kids in this lifetime, so hearing that I thought it must be my inner children, and sure enough it was. And what were they afraid of? Both my parents have passed on, my mom more recently than my dad, and my inner children were afraid that their foundation was gone, that there was no one to protect them or look after them. I mean, because I'm not the mommy type, right? I'm sort of the free spirit, wild woman, Pharaoh Flanagan type. And it's like they weren't getting the support and love that they needed. They didn't feel visible to me. So there was so much going on with that. Once I did a bunch of clearing, oh my God, we all felt great. Now I'm starting to think, do I have multiple personalities? No. But that isn't what this video is about anyway. So let's do a clearing for me and for you and our inner children today, right? This should be fun. This is not going really deep or anything, so you don't have to worry about it. We're just going to move some energy around and out so our inner children feel safe, therefore affecting us. I just read an article online that Carl Jung truly believed that inner children were like an archetype and that they actually could influence us as an adult. Our behavioral patterns, our thoughts, our habits, all of this can be influenced by the inner children. So it's good to keep them happy, right? So I'm going to spin a pendulum to the left, creating a clearing vortex. If you want, do any modality that resonates with you. You can do my governing vessel clearing, or like this, tapping on the governing vessel meridian endpoints. And let's just take a nice deep breath in. Oh, beautiful little kitties inside of us, our inner children. It's time for you to be visible and just release all your fears. We release your fears now, inner children, that you're not loved, that you're not paid attention to, that you're not visible. We release your fears of being bullied or attacked for some reason. We release your fears that maybe the adults you used to count on, like my mom and dad, are no longer here on earth and you're not safe anymore. We release your fears that the bad times will never end on this planet, because your goofy mommy here, she likes to read what's going on in the world. Not a whole lot, just enough to know and go, ooh, no more of this. But it affected these inner children. We are clearing our inner children now of all of our fears of not being safe on this planet in this lifetime, are clearing the fears of failure that Colleen here, or you, the adult who's supposed to be minding these inner children, will fail to keep them safe, to keep them well, to keep them happy. We release all of our inner children's fears of being rejected and abandoned by their grandparents, my parents, or me, who didn't even believe in them and scoffed. I don't believe in inner children. Well, I do now. And clearing them out makes a really good difference. I mean, clearing their emotions, not them. I don't think you can get rid of them. They're like helicopter kids or boomerang kids. but they're always there. They never leave. But that's okay. They're usually pretty well behaved in my case. Except around Halloween and toy stores and pet stores and bookstores. We now release for our inner children all their fears that they're not loved, they're not appreciated, they're not seen as being important. We release their fears that the bad times will never end on this planet. Release their fears of what's going to happen to them, like when I get older. I'm like their host body or host energy or whatever. Release their fears. What are we going to do with Mom? I don't know where that came from. We're releasing all their fears of the consequences of Mama Colleen's success. That when she gets really busy, she doesn't work on her self-care. She certainly doesn't work on the self-care of her inner children. We let that go now. That the more success also means more stress, which stresses out the inner children as well as me. Just clearing it all out now. Letting go all these inner children's fears of being bullied or attacked. Or their mom being bullied or attacked and feeling scared and afraid and unable to support them with a strong foundation, a stable foundation of love and peace and joy, like my parents did. My parents were always there for me and my brother and sister. Always there to pick up the phone and talk to us, go traveling together and just be together as friends. It was incredible. I could see why my inner children miss Mommy and Daddy as well, or Grandpappy and Grandmommy. I don't know what they call them. But let's just clear this out. Whew. I just felt a big rush, as you may have noticed, and it felt very nice. So you might be feeling a whole lot of emotions and things coming up right now, even some memories of things that happened to you in childhood. You might want to write those down very quickly and then clear them out as well for yourself and your inner children. Now what we're going to do is spin our pendulum to the right and instill some positive energies. We now correct any polarity reversals in our inner children. I'm not sure that they can get polarity reversals, but what the heck, right? While you're doing some work, just anything that comes to mind, like it just did for me. We're spinning in 100% correct, healthy, strong polarities of well-being and love. Spinning in the energies of love to my little boy inner child and my little girl inner child. By the way, you can dowse to find out what your inner children's names are. I was pretty surprised at mine. And remember, if you can't dowse, like I do muscle testing or using a pendulum or dowsing rods or whatever, you can do two-person muscle testing right away. I mean, this very second. If you have someone who will work with you, like at least an older teenager or, of course, an adult, family, friend, whatever, co-worker. Spinning in now the knowingness these inner children have that they are loved and protected and guided by me. I choose to be their mommy, their adult presence. I am their foundation. You are their foundation for your children. We're there to support you, inner children. We're there to always be by your side. If you're afraid, just speak. Tell us, okay, some way, somehow. Spinning in peace and love and joy and hope and well-being, and so it is. So how did that feel? I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a comment below. Thank you so much for taking good care of yourself. Remember, you are a treasure. You were put on this planet. Actually, you put yourself on this planet in order to help with the energy shifts and quite possibly the ascension and the changes that are going on right now. You are valuable. You are important. You are loved by so many, including me. And so my inner children love your inner children. And I love you. Namaste. Peace out. Get 10 free chapters of my Fearless Accurate Dowsing book on my website, emorescue.com. There's also links to all my Amazon books and other interesting information. Thank you.